Hello, readers. We are now ready for chapter 23. Now, I'm going to have to read faster so that we can finish this before school is out because I want us to finish this book together. It's so important, readers, to finish your books. So, when we left off, they were at the dance, and he was going to go over and talk to Jane. So, let's find out. On the football field, I don't run around people. I run through them. Life is football. For a couple of minutes there, I had forgotten. And then I remembered. I was the holder of the single game touchdown record for Springfield Middle School. I was 5'7.5", 154 pounds. I was wearing a 10 pizza shirt. I was Crash Coogan. The fact that he is kind of building himself up, he is very kind of stuck on himself. He thinks very highly of himself. And the fact that he's wearing that shirt, he keeps talking about the price of that shirt. The price, how much his shirt is, and that Penn's shirt didn't cost much because he got it at a secondhand store. So that tells you a lot about his character. No more messing around. No more cruising by with a dinky little wave and hoping she'd smile at me. I walked right up to her like those girlfriends of hers weren't there, like nothing was there but those brown eyes of hers getting bigger and bigger, like the eyes of a free safety just before I plow him under. "Hi, Jane," I said. "How you doing? I thought you might come to the dance. Is that a new hairdo?" And one hand started up like it was going to touch her hair and then stopped. And her face didn't know what to do either. It was like, gah. She was totally off guard. The Crasher was in charge. The Crasher loved it. "Not really," she said at last. "No?" I said, rolling now, smiling, shedding tacklers. "Well, it looks different. Anyway, it looks real nice." She was ready to say thank you, but I just rolled on. "Tell you one thing that is new." I patted my shirt. "This shirt. Got it at Jackman's. Maybe you don't know because you're new here, but that's a men's store. I can wear men's sizes." I gave her a wink. "I guess you could wear women's sizes, huh?" Those big browns were looking up at the Crash Man, and before she could grin and say, "You better believe it," I went on. "I hope you like all those TDs I'm scoring. Tell you what, next game my first TD will be just for you, okay?" I was remembering how the big-time jocks in high school and college get all the girls they want, and I was thinking, hey, it's true. And I wanted to say, "I really like how you hardly use any makeup," but I didn't know how to say it, at least with words. But my hand knew how to do it. My hand was reaching out to say it, to touch that perfect unmade face, the most beautiful face I ever saw. My fingertips never reached her cheek because she slapped them away. Didn't make sense, so I ignored it. And I smiled bigger than ever and took her hand and started towing her away. "Hey, let's dance, okay?" And she jerked her hand out of mine, and for the second time in 5 minutes, I heard that word, "no." And I said, "Huh?" And she jabbed her hands into her hips, and she glared. "Who do you think you are?" Well, I grinned. I don't know if I got the words from a movie or what, but they were better. "I'm the answer to your dreams, baby." And stone cold silence, frozen face. For the first time ever, she was looking at me, really looking. And then she laughed, not giggled, laughed. Her friends laughed. They kept on laughing. Jane had her hand over her mouth. Another had tears. Another was doubled over, cramping up. I knew they were laughing at me, but if they thought I cared, they didn't know me. Crash Coogan never. Got it? Never gives up. So I just cranked up a chuckle of my own, reached out and took her hand again and headed back out to the dance floor. This time when she tried to yank herself free, she couldn't. The grip of iron had her, and then she kicked me right above my heel in my Achilles tendon. My leg buckled. I let go of her. I turned, and I was about ready to stop being nice. "Hey," I said, "what are you trying to do? You know what that you just did?" And I didn't wait for an answer. "You just kicked my Achilles tendon. Do you know that's about the worst thing you can do to a running back? If you snap your Achilles, you're out for a year, minimum, maybe 2 years. And even after that, you might never be the same." And I glared at her, letting it sink in. Girls, even cheerleaders don't know anything about football. They couldn't care less about what it takes to be a pro. And she finally said something. "You." And her lips curled, showing her teeth. "Hey, don't do that," I warned her. "It ruins your looks." Her lip went higher. "If you ever touch me again, I'm going to scream and get you kicked out of school." "You ever kick my Achilles again and you won't have any mouth to scream with," I told her. And she looked like she was going to laugh again, but she just gave an unladylike snort and wagged her head. You are the biggest jerk I ever met in my life. Thank you, I said pleasantly. And she went rambling on. You think you're so great. I bowed. Thank you. But you're just pathetic. You have a big mouth, and you bully people around, and you don't care about anybody's feelings. You're just a big, dumb, obnoxious jockstrap. And I didn't really care about the words. What I cared about was that finally Jane Forbes was standing still and facing me and talking to me. I think I was about to reach out and take her hand for a third time, when who shows up but Spider Webb. Wow, he has really shown that he is not very nice. But he's kind of met his match with Jane because she is standing up to him. So, and then Penn Webb shows up. Can't wait to find out what happens there. Bye.